Hi, my name is Marnie, and from here on out, I am going to be your own personal wing girl. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know about how to get her, keep her, and leave her wanting more. So, let me take a minute and run something past you. Right now, you don't know a whole lot about me, and that's okay, but I might have something for you that could be really interesting. If not, that's also okay. I just know that a lot of people who download my ebook end up writing in asking about attracting the right kind of woman. And then, after catching the right kind of woman, what's the best way to get to that next level? So I really wanted to take a minute and talk about just that. Attraction, connecting, first impressions, dating, relationships, and sex. First though, let me introduce myself. My name is Marnie, and I've successfully coached thousands of men around the world on how to attract, approach, date, seduce, and keep the women they want. I was also awarded the title of World's Greatest Wing Girl and #1 Female Coach. And some of the biggest dating gurus in the world, like David D'Angelo, Dr. Paul, David Wygant, Adam Gilad, Carlos Zuma, and dozens more, turn to me for a woman's perspective. But here's the thing. You can and you will get everything you want from women. Everything. And I can help you get there. In fact, check this out. It's the #1 myth about attracting women. Ever heard that more money equals better women? Flat out wrong. And kind of disgusting, actually. I think that it's the media's way of selling you more stuff, to be honest. Strictly going by looks and money attract insecure and shallow women, not beautiful, quality women. In fact, in a lot of situations, you're actually better off without money, cars, and clothes. Women who typically go for that stuff are shallow gold diggers. And I don't think you want to be with shallow gold diggers. If you do, you're more than free to go to another site. For these women, there isn't much that they care about except for getting free gifts. And let me tell you, once those gifts are gone, so are they. So how will you finally get over the hurdles and face every day when it comes to meeting, attracting, dating, and sleeping with more women, and much higher quality women? Let me let you in on a little secret. Women are approached all day long. Seriously, all day long. We are bombarded by approaches and offers from men. Hell, I usually can't take 5 steps out of my front door before some dude starts talking to me. So when I and every other woman blows a guy off, it's not because we're bitches. It's because there aren't enough hours in a day to talk to each and every guy out there. And quite frankly, most guys seem so bland and boring to us. It's almost impossible to tell the difference between the 4th guy to approach us today and the 24th. So how can you separate yourself from every other guy and not only get our attention, but also get us to chase you for a date or possibly some sex, whatever it is? How do you get us to want you? Well, actually, it's pretty simple. If you don't want to seem like every other boring guy out there, then you need to show us that you're unique. Okay, here's a question for you. Have you ever seen an unattractive bald or fat man with a ridiculously hot woman and wondered why the hell was she with him? The insecure you probably said, ugh, he must have cash. When in fact, the guy probably didn't have cash at all. He had something else. He actually has that magnetic quality that only 2% of the men on the planet have. The reason she and loads of other women approached him and actually offered to give him her number was because from the very second that she spotted him, she saw that he was different from everybody else. All those other random guys that approached her all day long. He had unique qualities to offer her, which none of the other guys had. And she didn't want to lose him. That's it. That's the big secret. Women want to be with guys who are different from everyone else and who make them feel rather than think. Women want to be with a guy they can connect to and that can take them where other guys simply can't. Want to know how I know that? Well, #1, I'm a woman. Hopefully that was quite obvious. And I know that's what I want. And #2, that's what all the girls in my little private slumber party agreed that they wanted too. Plus the thousands of other women I've interviewed over the past decade. Guys who make us feel something different because they're different. We don't want bad boys or jerks or guys with anger management problems. Not drunks or liars or cheats. We want really good guys that are just a touch different. Different enough that it makes us curious about being with him. Curious enough about talking to him, and curious enough about getting into bed with him. Looks and money, that stuff, honestly, it does not matter. Here's the deal. You are about to know more about women than 90% of men on the planet. How? I'm inviting you to listen in on my private little slumber party. I invited 42 sexy, intelligent women to my slumber party to answer questions that men have never heard the honest answer to. Things like, what are the biggest turn-off mistakes that most guys never realize they're making? Whether or not a woman can tell if a man is attracted to her, even if he doesn't say it. What can a man do to make a woman instantly feel attraction for him? What signs do women give when they want to be kissed? Have sex, go out on a date, everything. What signs do they give? Does a strong character and personality trump looks? And if so, why? What is the number one way to make a woman come back for more? How do women decide if they can trust a man and let down their guard? How do you touch a woman the right way upon first meeting her without creeping her out or freaking her out, so that you can easily lead to hand-holding, closing with a kiss, or even bringing her home later? What signs women give that say go for it and ask for her number, and when you need to help her feel more comfort before you actually ask? Is it okay to take a woman on a coffee date versus a dinner date? Will a woman be turned off if a man does not spend lots of money on her? What will guarantee a second date? What are 10 things a man should never bring up on dates? What women really want in a man, the exact qualities she's looking for, and how you can demonstrate them so she chooses you above all other guys. How to escalate with women from the first kiss to physical intimacy with no fear of being rejected and shut down. How to decipher whether or not a woman is using you for your money. Is she a gold digger? Do women like to talk dirty? I'll give you a sneak preview on that one. Yes, we do. What should you say to get her in the mood? And tons of other juicy tidbits. I called my slumber party, What's Inside a Woman's Mind. And guess what? I recorded all of it for you to hear. What many of the women didn't know is that when our interview was done, I pretended to stop recording. That's when the even juicier stuff came out. Stuff that no woman would ever let a man hear her say. Except this woman. I know that the information revealed at my slumber party is invaluable. And today, I'm going to share it with you. After watching and listening to 42 hot, sexy, amazing women reveal everything they want to me, you will be able to approach any woman with ease because you'll know exactly how she wants to be approached in every situation. Know exactly how to get out of the dreaded friend zone and the 3 critical things guys must do to stay far away from it. Know the difference between the funny guy women want to sleep with and the funny guy women find totally unattractive. There's a big difference. Sidestep the bitch shield and tests women throw at you because you'll know exactly what to say to calm her down and open her up. Meet women everywhere. You'll realize there are no limitations on when you can approach a woman as long as you do it the right way. And we'll tell you exactly what the right way is. Smoothly walk up to any woman and strike up fun-filled, playful, flirtatious conversations and instantly have her feeling that I don't know what's with this guy, but I just want to be around him vibe within the first few minutes of interaction. Breeze through a first date knowing you're guaranteed a second. Understand why women are really attracted to the bad boy type. Just a little hint, it's not at all what you think. Recognize every subtle signal women give that you may have been missing out on. Mesmerize and have any woman want to do whatever you want them to do. However closed off and cold they may be, discover how to control the flow, calibrate with a woman's emotional state, and give herself entirely to you within minutes of talking to her. Know exactly how to contact a woman after you get her phone number so that she'll answer the phone and want to see you again. Make a woman think about you all the time, even when you haven't talked to her for days. Amplify the sexual chemistry and create playful sexual tension when you're on a date with a woman that turns her on so powerfully, she'll be thinking about you day and night, agonizing to go out with you on a second, third, fourth date. Sexually please a woman and leave her craving you and wanting more. Be the leading man she needs without her even telling you. No more guessing about what women want because you'll already know. I have organized the eye-opening interviews from my slumber party into 6 categories based on what phase of the dating process you're in. Number 1, what women want in a man. Number 2, attracting and connecting with women. Number 3, making a killer first impression. Number 4, mastering your dating life. Number 5, getting sexual. And number 6, success in long-term relationships. This is not about game or techniques, gambits, or gimmicks, and this isn't about a seduction style. You'll hear and see how women are hardwired for desire, as heard straight from their mouths, the way women only talk to other women behind closed doors. Women of different ages, women of different cultures, single women, married women, and those who are just dating. You'll discover the true nature of the female mind, the subtleties of female social interaction, and how they make choices about who to date and sleep with. Because I'm going to give you access to every secret about women's wants, needs, and desires, plus the answers to the questions every man has ever wondered about women. Introducing What's Inside a Woman's Mind. 42 interviews with 42 hot, sexy, quality women revealing everything they want. Plus, I've thrown in tons of bonuses. You get instant access. I want you to get this information right away. And I'm giving you free updates for life. So if I add more content and I add more interviews and more materials and I have another slumber party, you get that for free. And right now, all of this is only $67. It's really easy to order. Just click the add to cart button below. Now, even if you're a little bit hesitant about the program, I totally understand. I want to let you know that your purchase is totally risk-free. I'm putting all of the risk on myself, because your purchase is backed by an ironclad 60-day, 100% money-back guarantee. If you want a refund, just let me know and I'll get it processed ASAP. In fact, if this program isn't working for you and you're not getting the information that you want, I don't want your money. It's really as simple as that. Now, what you can expect. Immediately after you complete your purchase, you will have access to all 42 downloads that you can put onto your computer, your iPod, iPhone, or whatever you like. Yes, you can take the recordings with you so you can listen to them on the metro, the subway, the plane, walking down the street, sitting on your couch, wherever. Within minutes of listening to the first one, you will start to experience a pretty outstanding shift in the way you look at what women want. And you'll be able to use that to finally get them. In fact, listen to what these guys had to say. Hey Marnie, your material is producing great results for me. I've slept with about 10 girls so far in just 1 month. Now that I know exactly what women want, it's that much easier for me to approach and get women. Joshua. I love getting these emails from guys. Your program is hot as fire. Anthony. How can I thank you enough, Marnie? You've helped me a great deal regarding my relationships with women, and I really don't have an idea what I can say to make you know just how much the advice you have given me has helped me. Bernardo. Just so you know, I have bought some help in the past. It didn't even come close to the knowledge and value I am getting here. You are a hard-working guru. I respect and appreciate that. Rock on, Andy. To get this information from an honest female perspective is priceless. Trevor. Now it's your turn. I want you to come and join my slumber party. Click below to get my What's Inside a Woman's Mind system, available for instant download. All you have to do to get started is click the Add to Cart button below.